dwnproductions.net, masks, bus, props, custom work. If you need something custom made, hit me up. dwnproductions.net.
FastCustomShirts.com. Shirts, shirts, and shirts. If you need custom work, hit me up.
Joe, I watched some more pervert shit that you'd love. Not only did I watch it, but I blind bought the shit. And it is called Lion Girl. So hold on. It's some guy's Lion Girl. So let's make sure we get this right. Bo Nagai's. You ever heard of Bo Nagai? Holy shit, that sounds very homosexual. All right, hold on. It's BO space Nagai. So, right? That's fucking Bo Nagai.
Bo Bonagi.
Bonai. Bonai. Bonag. No, because it's AI.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is Bona Guy's Lion Girl. And yeah, man. I think I needed like a couple extra bucks to get free shipping on a sale or some shit. And I was just like, oh yeah, I heard about this. I bet this is gonna be like, Machine Girl or Meatball Machine, some kind of Jap splat shit like that. Not really. Not really, Joe. This is a story about a meteor crashing to Earth and everything but Tokyo's fucked. I mean, Tokyo's pretty fucked, but that's where everybody's going to live. The survivors. The meteors break open and they have this meteor shit inside, and instead of turning you into a green Chewbacca, it turns you into like some kind of demon thing. We'll get to that. Let's just do the story. So then there's these people around that have some kind of magical powers or shit where they can fucking fight people and do fucking Liu Kang fireballs and Hadoukens and shit or whatever. And they go around trying to save the world from fucking bootleg Darth Vader. And it's pretty much Darth Vader trying to stop these Jedis. I guess it's kind of Star Wars in the deserts, but Luke Skywalker's like a young 20-something-year-old girl who's always fucking topless and shit. And there's a lot of CG effects. Derek Mears plays Darth Vader. It's fucking 2 hours long, and that's about 40 minutes too long for this kind of bullshit. Uh yeah. Uh it I haven't seen what's it fucking let me think. What's that shit? Turbo Kid. I want to say it's what more of what I think Turbo Kid would be, even though I haven't seen Turbo Kid. Like, or Kung Fury, even though I haven't seen that. It's like, hey, we got this like goofy character thing and this silly premise, and it's low budget, and we'll have a bunch of, CGI, and the main attraction is this young lady's tits, I guess. I don't know, man. If there's definitely some fun stuff in there, and there's a couple gore effects and shit, but like they have no I don't know what the fuck this is actually supposed to be. So this Bona guy, uh, there I guess he just said, "Oh, here's a sketch of this fucking superhero girl, and here's a little brief story." I guess he's like a comic book guy in Japan. He makes manga, Joe. And I guess people know who he is. That's why they put his name on the cover. But
I
like
think
they were
the
excuse-
Ivor, I think, is one of his creations.
I don't. I don't. But yeah, this guy, like if I would have seen this beforehand or if I knew who this guy was, like he was getting interviewed in front of like a bunch of Gundams and like mech action figures and shit, and I hate that fucking shit hardcore. So I guess he just threw out this stupid little premise and sketch. And then the fucking other guy who made the movie, he's like an Americanized Japanese dude, I guess. He's like, "Oh yeah, it was my the whole reason I wanted to make this movie so I could fucking get close to Bona Guy and do something that he fucking made." And if it was cut down 40 minutes and had a little more gore effects in it and wasn't so cheap, because like Derek Mears is like the big bad guy and he's walking around looking like Will Smith's wife with the alopecia and shit, wearing like a black fucking BMX chest protector with a cape and shit. And like there's a bunch of fucking nudity in the movie, dudes and chicks, and you see these guys' cocks just hanging out, and you're just like, I didn't think the Chinese had dicks that big, but I guess this one guy does. And then you look closer and you say, wait a minute, all those ladies are wearing flesh colored underwear. What the fuck's going on here? What kind of movie is this? So that just stood out as fucking weird. I guess it's something with the Japanese. But yeah, it just went on way too fucking long and it was just like, hey, look at this very young lady's fucking tits. You'll love it, Joe. You'll fucking love it. And you can dig through my box at the Houston Horror Film Fest and pull it out and say, "Hey, Tom, this is the movie you were talking about."
Is this
Sweet,
is this Bona Guyver?
that's right. But yeah, man, if this would have came out 15, 20 years ago, cut down 40 minutes and had more fucking gore in it. Like what I'm trying to say, if this was more like the Jap splat movies that I like, Sushi Girl, Frankenstein Girl, and fucking Vampire Girl, whatever, all those things that came out like 20 years ago, all that silly shit. If it was more like that, I would have said terrific, but it's not. It's just some weird pervert shit with fucking remake Jason in it being embarrassed that he's a bootleg Darth Vader in the desert. Yeah, nah. Sorry, dog, but nah.
like like you mentioned some of the titles. There's a whole bunch of titles that came out.
Media blasters. Anything put out by media blasters.
I'm talking about the ones that were like you mentioned I guess Turbo Kid or whatever.
Oh, those ones. Okay, sure.
Oh, and I think there was something called Man Board or something. Like I had no desire to see any of those. Just their poster art, the way their poster art looked. Like they were doing AI type looking posters before AI even came out. So they were ahead of the game there. But yeah, none of it appealed to me. None of those I wanted to see. So if you're putting this along the category of that shit, then yeah, I don't want to see it.